Hi Seekers, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, welcome back to the channel, honey. It's always a blessing to have you guys here in my court. In my court, y'all. Alright, so if you're new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. It is, in fact, Wednesday. It is Wednesday, y'all. Okay, so happy Wednesday, honey. Happy Wednesday. I am at my daughter's house is where I'm at. And I figured let me give you guys a couple of reads while I'm here. I hope you guys have been enjoying the upload so far. I'm going to get into a quick pray. All right, this reading is going to be for Aries. So let's get into that. Pull some overall messages too. Heavenly Father, as I go along my day, I ask that you bless myself and I ask that you bless my seekers. Heavenly Father, please send your most powerful angels to take charge over this reading, using my body as a vessel, giving me the right words and giving me the right messages that you want me to share, the ones that needs to know. Heavenly Father, I do give you all the honor and all the praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, so Aries, this reading is a general reading and not a personal one. It may or may not resonate with you. Please take what does, leave the rest. Place your placement where they need to be placed. Cross watchers do the same, okay? If you do need to connect with me with a personal reading, you could always do that using the information that you will find in the description part of today's video to make an appointment to have a personal reading done. I hope you're having a blessed morning, evening, noon, or night, wherever you guys are watching this reading. All right, let's see what's coming through. All right, what is it that I need to share with Aries at this present time? What is it that I need to share with Aries at this present time, angels? All right, so that one flew, so let me go get it. All right, please stop crying. So there's a lot of crying. Let's put this here. There's a lot of crying that I see coming through. There may be some kind of a sadness that's going on with the connection here. Please stop crying. All right, let's see what's this. Right. What is this sadness? Your family are a bigger problem. Your family are or bigger problems. We need to fix this ASAP. So there may be some family situation that is coming through for some of you guys. I feel like it's bringing through a lot of sadness, a lot of tears. I feel like for some of you, this family situation may be one that is not trying to accept someone for who they really truly are, or what someone may be choosing sides is what I'm hearing. I feel like this family is really getting in the way, prospering in our future. Maybe someone is kind of having a hard time saying to their family, you know what, just leave the situation alone. I'm grown to take care of this or take care of that is what I'm getting. All right, what's the message? What is this family dimension? All right, it's time to take action. It is time to take action. All right, so it's time to take action based on the emotions, what's going on with this connection. All right, I do feel like someone maybe not putting their feet down is what I'm hearing. You can't tell the truth. All right, so someone is holding back the way they really truly feel here. All right, there is definitely a truth that needs to be told. This could be for you, that truth needs to come true, or this could be them that needs to tell this truth to family and friends, because there definitely won't be no second chances. If this truth is not told, then there definitely no second chances here. All right, tell me more. All right, so we're getting, I want nothing from you at this point. For some of you, maybe even thinking about permanent separation. For some of you, maybe going through this kind of a feeling of a separation with this connection. I'm not really feeling you, yeah, because of someone having a hard time to just saying how they really truly feel about what they're going through with their person. And having people taking their nose out of what does not concern them. All right. What's the message? All right. What's the message? All right. So we're getting, here we are again. So yeah, this is a feeling where this might have happened once or twice before. And then you guys might have found a way to connect because you guys have a soulmate connection here. And I feel like for some of you, because of this connection, this is why you guys might be really trying, or let's just say the universe is trying not to have you guys go in a permanent separation, because there is definitely a soulmate connection here. Okay. And I do feel like there's a lot of jealousy around you guys. I'm getting an awakening here. It's coming through towards y'all. Okay. Because someone is trying to find a peaceful way to kind of fix things. But this peaceful way is not really going accordingly. I'm getting... somebody may need to tap into body, mind, and soul here in order to get to this peacefulness here. All right, this peacefulness is one that will bring you a calm. Or maybe someone just needs to walk away from something here and find a place of peace, because peace is needed. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, clarify, please. What is this message, please? What is this message? All right, what is this message that I'm hearing? What is this that I'm hearing, please, angels? What is the message here, please? What is the message? What is the message? What's the message for Aries at this time? What is the message for Aries at this time? All right, so we have the 4 cups. We have the Tower here. Okay. What's the message? All right, so we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. The 4 cups in the reverse. Why am I feeling as if someone is really not trying to communicate over anything else? Okay, that's what I'm hearing, because I do feel like there's a situation where someone maybe want to come back. This person really wants to come in and try, but someone may be a little bit hesitant here. Hesitation is setting into the point where if this situation is not fixed, then I feel like someone is into a totally case of kind of stepping away from this. Okay. Because for some of you, that's what feels like an apology for some of you. It's like it really came in very late. Or maybe for some of you are kind of still waiting for this, and this is why you're getting ready to walk away from this energy, because it's really a feeling of how long, how much, and why, okay? And most of you, the situation just seems like it's really falling apart, okay? It's really falling apart here. And it's like the more that you kind of try and hold on to the situation, it feels like it's really coming crashing. But in the reverse, I do feel like, all right, so one is definitely getting their crown, wearing their crown, wearing their place, knowing their place, knowing their purpose, knowing their work, walking away from a stagnant situation that seems to be falling into nowhere, into a no man's zone. All right. I do feel like one is taking back their purpose, taking back their will to survive, to strive, and to find a way to love themselves again, because somebody might have forgotten their purpose. That is their crown here. And this is why the Tower is here. This Tower represents both section of your life is where it is setting right now. Okay. And I do feel this Knight of Swords is really blocked. I do feel like not only might have you wanted to block this Knight of Swords, because they tend to come towards you with drama, but you're blocking any negativity. You're blocking any drama. And I do feel like it's not only that they're bringing drama, but I do feel like they are attached to drama, because there's a lot of people that is being nosing into what does not serve them. Okay, it's like they ain't got nothing else to do but go ahead and stick their noses into what doesn't concern them. And I do feel like someone doesn't have a mind of their own here. And because they don't have a mind of their own, they tend to let negativity find its way through. And that negativity that finds their way through is one that really is stagnant, and one that really have a soul-made connection fall apart. All right. And falling apart has really brought you this King of Pentacles. This is this King of Pentacles. This is your person's energy that is coming in. This person is not doing anything right now. Okay. As far as Okay, as far as fixing the situation with all these conflicts that's coming in. This King of Pentacles is just there sitting and wasting time. They're wasting time, okay? It's what they're busy doing, wasting a lot of time here. And I do feel like this person might have even walked out of the relationship and having you feeling in isolation, having you feeling like you have to fend for yourself, okay? Is what I'm seeing here. It's like, oh, there's so much going on with your connection here, okay? I feel like they might have left you with a lot of responsibility of this relationship, of this connection. And you're like afraid to even accept any kind of apology moving forward. You know what I mean? Where we are again, where does this relationship go? Because here we are again with the same thing from the past, and this constant second chances. There's no more second chances here, none. I feel like, because Angel did say it's time for you to take massive action here. Action is needed over anything else. Action is needed. And this action is coming through as if you cannot allow the situation to tear you down anymore because you've cried enough. This feeling like someone is really trying to weigh their options here. The Seven of Cups. Somebody's trying to weigh their options. Somebody's trying to decide if they want to be over here with you, and or if they want to be over there with drama, or if they want to be over there with third party, because this also resonates to a third party that might have been here. Why am I feeling that these family and people that they're connected to know about the entire situation here? But are they willing to say, you know what, fix things with your soulmate connection? No, they're kind of throwing things in the gutter here and having things even falling apart even more or worse than it already is. I'm hearing bad advice. I'm hearing karmic advice. That's what I'm hearing, okay? What is this that I'm hearing? Tell me more. What's the message? All right. So we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. Your Strength card. And your Judgment. All right, so someone is about to receive a massive karmic payback, okay? Because they're busy weighing their option here. What I do see is that the strength, your strength is here. Your strength is here for sure. You need to know that you are the power to take the strength back, because someone is trying to be dominating here. I do feel like maybe someone has either talked about divorce. If this is not a divorce, this is a separation that is coming through. But what I do feel like you guys need to know is that this separation is kind of bringing something new. Is coming through towards you, because you need this. There's a lot of fear and a lot of battle here, because someone is really trying to figure themselves out here. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. There's a lot of figuring out here, and there's a lot of blockage here as well, with no movement, right? I do feel like there's a decision that needs to be made here, or there's some kind of a choice that is coming in that needs to be made. But Judgment is also here. So Judgment is coming in with a force, because this force is needed. I do feel like the universe has spoken highly, and you're really blessed and highly favored, because her universe have really heard your cry, because you have definitely been crying is what I'm hearing. Okay, the universe heard you, honey. And this is where they're making sure that even if you have to be permanently separated from this person, the tears will subside and the new will come in. This Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, new chapter, new everything that's going to start for you. But at first, there's work that you also have to put in, which is making sure that your life go back into balance and going back into stability and going back into happiness and joy here. Okay, it's time that you take action, because action is needed over words, over fear. For some of you, definitely have to know that there's no more second chance right now. What you really need right now is a second chance of healing one's soul and walking away from anything that is going to cause you to feel like you're fighting war with anyone around you, because they're tapping into energy. I'm getting energy has been tapped into, okay? This is what I'm hearing, all right? So there's definitely a thief in the night here. This person might have been wearing a mask or something. All right, but you're about to manifest again and fight for what you want. This is the Empress here. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is Seven of Swords also in the reverse. There's a lot of dishonesty, all right, that you're about to walking away from and tapping into spiritual form here and building your empire. And you can, and you will, and you must, okay? Now, this is going to be your read. What I'm going to do with this one, okay, is attached. I'm going to attach, I think, maybe 2 more reads that I did last night. And let me tell you something, honey. When I tell you, you guys are not getting the uploads, you are absolutely not getting it. If you go back and check, y'all, to see why I have to be attaching our prior reads to new ones, it's simply because of the result that you will see if you take time to go back and see why I'm doing it. You guys, the views on those reads that I've been doing for the past 2 days, you guys have not been getting the uploads. Usually they tell me that they've sent out to 6% of you guys. This time it said 4%. Okay, so you guys did not receive any of my uploads for the past like day or 2 day. Okay. And yesterday, I think, was the worst. The worst. So, I'm going to go ahead and attach this one to 2 that I did last night. And then I will use my other phone and record. And so, I'll be able to attach that one to the ones that I have on that phone. So, that way you guys could get those uploads as well. Right? Please, y'all, go ahead and thumbs up the videos. You see, it really helps when you guys thumbs up the videos, because at least, you know, YouTube will have no choice but to get the videos out. So please go ahead and thumbs up the videos. That really helps a lot, y'all. It helps. It's just as simple touching the thumbs up from gray to blue. Okay, it's very simple, y'all. From gray to blue. Just go ahead and do that, so that the videos will not die out, because at this point it is dying out, y'all. So please go ahead and show some love and thumbs it up for me. All right, so if you do need to have a prayer request, you can always go ahead and put your initials down below for that. If you do need a prayer request for your person or for your family members, or for even for their family members that came through this read, just leave their initials there, because everyone needs prayer. Okay, and pray for me, y'all, as I will also be praying for you. And with that said, always remember to seek first and you'll always find later. Hi, Aries. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. It is always a blessing to have you guys back here. This is going to be your next 24 in love only. So if you want to find out what's going about your love life, honey, this is a read for you guys. Now, if you are here for your very first time, I welcome you. And if you are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. For the ones that are new here, we do pray here on the channel. A prayer is a muscle. I am going to tap into your energy, pull in a quick prayer first, and see what's going on with your next 24 in love. Okay? Let's pray. Heavenly Father, as I go along my day, I ask that you bless myself and I ask that you bless my seekers. Heavenly Father, please send your most powerful angels to take charge over this reading, using my body as a vessel, giving me the right words and giving me the right messages that you want me to share, the ones that needs to know. Heavenly Father, I do give you all the honor and all the praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, my darling. So this reading is a general reading, okay? And it's not a personal one. That means it may or it may not resonate with you. Just take what does, leave the rest for somebody else. Okay? Place your situation where you need to place a situation. That is not for me to do. That is for you to do. And also, my darlings, the roles could be reversed because it is a general reading. Okay? Now, for cross watchers, that also applies for you as well. Okay? And if you do need to have a personal reading, you can always connect with me using the information that you will find in the description part of this video to make an appointment to have a personal reading done. And my cards are flipped. All right, so let's see what's happening here. All right, angels, what's coming in towards Aries in love? Past, present, and future situation. What's coming in towards Aries in love? Next 24 hours. Next 24. Next 24, please. Okay. 24. Oh, wow. Emotions are running wild here is what I'm seeing. Emotions are running wild. It's like the emotions that I see running wild here, okay? Next 24 is bringing in higher self, okay? Higher self, for some of you, just need to really start tapping into spiritual form here and praying more. For some of you, really manifesting your life, okay? Because you cannot continue this journey in emotions, okay? I'm getting set back. Somebody is being set back here. Let's see. Next 24, next 24, next 24. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. So I'm getting the unknown. That's what's coming through with the next 24. So someone is walking into unknown territory here. But it's time that you take a break and rest, okay? It's time that you also take a look in the mirror and see the reflection, what is looking back at you. All right? What is looking back at you, you should know that this is your integrity. And your integrity needs some kind of an alignment here. This alignment is called change. Synchronicity. Change. It's time to let go. It's time to release. It's time to fly high like a butterfly. Next 24. Next 24, please. What is the next 24? Okay. All right. So I'm getting your money, y'all. I'm getting your money. Your money also needs some kind of alignment here. Let's see, what's this? Okay. I'm getting social media. So maybe somebody's spending their money on social media. Maybe, who knows? What is this social media business? Okay, so there's a light in the dark. So there's something that's happening here on social media where money is concerned, where somebody doesn't want somebody to know that they're in fact spending money because of social media situation. Let's see. What's this? What is this social media? What is this social media? Next 24. Okay, so there's a limited belief here. What is this limited belief with social media? Someone believes that what they're doing is right. There's nothing wrong with this. What is this? Okay, yeah. So somebody's out playing on social media. Why am I hearing hookups? Listen, what's this? What is that I'm hearing? Social media. Okay, so, yep. Text message. So there's a lot of back and forth. Somebody is hooking up with somebody on social media here. That's what I'm seeing here. It is calling for change. All right. Let's see. What is this? All right. It's calling for change. And there's a fear here. Now, why am I hearing that someone is fearful that their intuition was right in the present? Let's see. Next 48. No, not next 48, y'all. Next 24. All right. So there's a player in the mist. Somebody's playing games on social media and being a snake. Very snakified energy. What is this? What is this that I'm seeing? Next 24 hours. Next 24, please. What's coming in towards Aries within the next 24 in love? Somebody's wearing a mask with you, okay? There's a mask that's been worn here. You should use wisdom with this situation. This could involve a marriage here. Now, what I'm getting is that this marriage may feel like someone is either regretful of what's going on because they might have found out the truth here. But the beacon is telling me that you have to rise from this, okay? Because new love is on the way, okay? I'm hearing keep going for some of you. Next 24. Tell me more, angels. Tell me more. Next 24, please. Next 24 in love. Next 24 in love, please. What is this? All right. So it's time that you maybe use your third eye. For some of you, maybe using a blind eye here. I'm getting that you need to be using your third eye, okay, with this situation here. Do not have fear. Have you closing your eyes because there's an ex-lover in the mist. Somebody's either calling their ex. This is what I'm seeing, y'all. All right, next 24. This is a cosmic flow. They've done this before. Okay, but you are enough. And you're just dealing with a situation that is connected to mystery. That's why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Let's see here. Next 24, please. Next 24 in love. Next 24 in love. Next 24. Okay. All right. Just roll the dice is what Angels is saying here. It's time that you make some damn changes is what that means. Roll the dice. Let somebody see a side of you that they know that they never knew existed. Okay? It's time that you make some changes within oneself because, honey, there's a player in the midst. Okay? This player is good at the game, but they're about to get caught. For some of you, this person might have already gotten caught with their own game. Next 24. Clarify some things, angels. All right, let's see what Angels wants you to know within the next 24 hours here. Messages, please. Clarify the past, please. Clarify the past. Next 24. All right, so we have the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay. All right, we have the Nine of Cups here. And we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So you're about to walk away from a lot of conflicts here from your past is what I'm seeing, okay? You have definitely, either you've tried or you are, okay? You're walking away. You have tried to close a chapter in your life, all right? I do see a situation where you might have invested a lot of time into your person, okay? And so maybe they did as well. But because of the connection has definitely been lost because I'm feeling like there was no communication that was coming through in the past here. For whatever reason, someone decided to be very mischievous here, okay? To the point where someone had to make a solid decision, walk away from happiness. Now, as far as the present is concerned, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and we do have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, all right? So the manifestation process kind of came to a halt, okay? I do feel like at the present, someone just did not want to give anything else. I'm feeling like, time was invested, love was invested, care was invested, this building stability here was invested. You've given a lot of you in here, but now, because you have not been receiving what you've been given, you're about to walk away with your head held high because all this frustration here that's coming from this Four of Cups and sadness and feeling bored of wanting this person to really give to you in the present is not giving the way you want it to give. So now you're blocking this energy and you're just taking back your peace, okay? Because someone is deliberately not even listening to a word you have to say at this present moment, okay? All right, so let's see what's coming towards you in the future here. Next 24. So we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Page of Cups here, right? So this person wants to come back towards you. They're coming back towards you for some kind of a missed opportunity here, okay? I'm seeing an apology that's coming in. They want to apologize. They're sorry for what they have done. They want to come in and kind of give you a big old hug and a big old kiss all over again. I do feel like for some of you, this apology feels more, at times it feels sincere, but at times it feels kind of weak, okay? Because we also have this Knight of Pentacles also being in the reverse. It's like they're unsure at times where they even want to place themselves. It's like they want to come in, but they have one foot in and one foot out the door. But what I do see them coming towards you with is some kind of an offer here. Some of you, this person might have realized finally that you are the it factor. And because they have realized that, but for some of you, listen, this might be a little bit too late because you might have already moved on to someone else already. Maybe you have another offer somewhere of love, okay? But this person is definitely they're not done with this relationship yet. They are still kind of hoping that they will kind of still have a place in your heart for you to kind of go back and kind of give them another chance in your life here. All right, let me get an overall read here. What's the overall in love? Next 24, please. What is the overall in love for Aries within the next 24? Overall energy, please. All right, so we have the overall as the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the World. In the back of the deck, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. I do feel like you're done fighting a battle with this person or anything that is attached to your energy at this point, okay? You don't want to fight battles anymore. You don't want to argue with anyone. You don't want to deal with conflicts. You don't want to walk around with people that's bringing negativity into your energy. You're walking away with peace here. You don't want to put up any resistance. You want a resistance of manifestation only. You're on a manifestation type of an energy. You're not dealing with players anymore, that's for sure. You don't want to do that anymore, or having this person bring fear towards you to slow the process of maturity, okay? You're walking away. The Six of Swords, you're making a decision or you're making a choice for yourself moving forward. It's what I see coming in your overall, okay? You're making a decision to move away from this because you've definitely dealt with some kind of a master major betrayal here, okay? For some of you, you might be still kind of feeling that kind of pain even today, even though you're walking away from this, even though you're trying to escape what you have been dealt with here, you still have this pain here that you're dealing with. But what I do see coming in, though, is a sense of rejuvenation. I feel like you will definitely arise from what you have been dealing with, versus past, versus present, versus now. I see you moving into another chapter of your life. I see blessings coming towards you here. Major blessings, okay? So if you're planning on doing like something new or a business, or if you're planning on moving away and starting something fresh, this is the perfect time to go ahead and do it, because this is what I see you doing, okay? You're moving away. You just want to start something else. You want to embrace this new chapter, this new you, this new blessings here, and it is going to happen. But you have to stay focused, is what I'm hearing. You have to stay focused, because if you open this door of conception where people could think it's okay to come on in, because remember, this person is not done with you yet. They still feel like they have unfinished business with you, so they are coming in for the second chance, okay? And what I'm hearing is that second chance that's coming through with your overall, it will kind of sound real good. It's going to be some things for some of you that you've always wanted to hear. And not just say that this person is not being sincere. It's just that you have to be sure that what you are ready to receive and to let back in his way is because you want that to be, and not because somebody else says they're going to change. But you have to see that change within them, and you have to be able to change within oneself as well. Okay? Because for some of you, need to know this before you make a final decision to let this person back in your life. Just know that there is another opportunity. There's another door of happiness that's coming towards you. Someone else. For some of you, might have met someone already. If you have not met someone already, someone is definitely coming in towards you, okay? Now, this person really wants to love you. This person wants to build stability with you. This person wants to build an empire with you, and take this love to another dimension in your life, all right? And this could be you as well. You want to have a happy ending, trying something different, walking into something new, trying to love again in the new form, okay, is what I see you doing here. And this also resonates to who's coming in towards you to love you, to build this dream over here with you, okay? And I'm hearing a marriage too, but you must still be searching for answers here. But the answers that you see is as soon as you start planting these seeds, okay? Don't just stand there and wonder if. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and plant these seeds. This is the Page of Pentacles. You're investing in you, okay? You're investing in you. You're investing in your happiness. You're investing in your peace. You're investing in your stability. This is what I see coming towards you, my darlings. We're in the next 24. Investing into your happiness, all right? This happiness will have you finding the love that you need and rising as the Queen of Cups do, okay? It's all about manifestation. It's all about taking back your joy. It's all about taking back your peace here. To know that you should not be able to accept things that is not placed to accept. To know that you have to take a role, and it has been a leadership role. To know that alignment is needed with the perfect timing, tapping into one's higher self, okay? Walking away from anything that is dangerous in your present and aligning yourself with what is new. And this is what I see coming in new, okay? Even though I feel like you're still searching for clarity. because you don't want to, you see, you're trying not to go back into what you had to deal with here. All right. Even though I feel like you still go back and forth with the present for some of you, it still lingers in the past and the now. All right. But you're trying to kind of separate yourself from things that had made you feel really sad is what I'm feeling. And this is where this clarity is coming in. This is where this changes is needed here. But just know that the situation is saying it's limited. So it's not a permanent settings. It is just one that needs a bit of alignment. Okay. So this is your next 24. And I think we're good for today. Okay. I love you guys to the moon and stars. I'll probably post one more on for later on. But that is going to be a couple of videos that you might have already seen. Because honey, like I said a million times, you guys are not getting my notifications. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and attach like 3 reads already together. So you guys will see that later on as well, okay? I love you guys to the moon and stars. Thumbs up the videos from me on your way out. Let me know down below if you do need to have a prayer request. Pray for me as I'll be praying for you. And with that said, always remember to seek first and you'll always find later. Hi Aries, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. It's always a blessing to have you guys here. If you are new, I welcome you. And if you are returning, welcome back to the channel. For the ones that are new, we do pray here on the channel. I'm going to tap into your energy and we are going to do your next 48 hours. What's coming towards you within the next 48 hours? This is going to be your overall 48. And in your next 24, we will do a loved one there, okay? So let's get into a prayer and pull your overall 48. Every Father, as I go along my day, I ask that you bless myself and I ask that you bless my seekers, Heavenly Father. Please send your most powerful angels to take charge over this reading. Using my body as a vessel, giving me the right words and the right messages that you want me to share, the ones that needs to know. Heavenly Father, I do give you all the honor and all the praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, so Aries, I have to tell you guys, okay, that this is a general reading and it's not a personal one. That simply means that it may or may not resonate with you. Just take from this reading what does and leave the rest, okay? You could pick up your person's energy, whatever you're with your person, past, present, or future, or whatever you're connected, whatever that you're going through in your life at this present moment. Please take the roles as they come to you because the roles could also be reversed. Okay, yeah. And also, my darlings, if you do need to have a personal reading, you can always connect to me using information you'll find in the description part of this video. Cross watchers, do the same as well, okay? All right, so let me see what's coming in towards you within the next 48 hours in your overall energy, okay? Overall overview energy. Let's see. All right, what is it that I need to share with Aries at this time, angels? What is it that I need to share? What is the energy? What is the message? What is the message at this time? What's the message? What is the message? What is the message? What is the message? What is the message for Aries at this time, angels? What's the message for Aries at this time? What's the message? What's the message? All right. All right, so there's a situation for some of you, okay, that I see that's coming through here. That you might have to learn from that situation in order to move on to your next 48, okay? You don't want to bring the situation that needs learning into the 48, okay? You have to learn from this. The elephant spirit, the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Embrace what it is that you have learned here already, okay? But it is not carrying on. You cannot carry this load to the next 48, okay? Let me find out what's going on here. What is this? So what is this? Embrace the in-between. Learn from the past. Learn from the past. Okay. All right, let's see what's popping in here. Let's see what's rolling in. Learning from the past. What is this? What is this past? What is this past? All right. Expect the unexpected. All right. So you might be learning something, finding out something here. This might be an unexpected situation that you may not either or find yourself being happy with this, but you're just going to have to accept what it comes with, good or bad. Next 48 is having me feel like something is going to happen here. But for some of you, this could be a good karma. Some of you, this could be bad. Okay, what's yours, okay? Hold on, y'all, here. All right, let's see what's this. Let's see what's this. What's going on here? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Because I'm hearing something about karma here. What is this? Okay. So this is failure. Failure to change or failure to see the situation for what it is. That's what I'm seeing here. For some of you, you're just not praying. That is why it's coming in as bad karma, good karma. What is this bad karma, good karma? Okay, so someone needs to remember their worthiness here. Your worthiness is having me feel like it's time for freedom for some of you. Moving on to your next 48. Listen to your intuition, okay? Because this change is coming. The change is coming. Change is needed. All right, let me pull 2 more cards here and see. What is this change? This change is courage. For some of you, this is coming true as a Leo energy here. So you may be attached to a Leo energy here. Or maybe you're across watching as a Leo. What is this? What is this energy, please? All right. Okay. So, yeah, you have to set boundaries here, okay? Boundaries is needed at this point. It's time, honey. I'm getting fly away from these situation that is holding you back. Boundaries. Somebody's giving someone access to their heart. And I'm hearing that this access that has been given, next 48 is squiggling, you have to change that. All right? Some change is needed here. You do have to go and set boundaries because there's no peace. I'm getting near no, there's no peace. This is the flamingo spirit and the elephant spirit. There's no peace with these two here. Learn from the past here. Embrace in between. Learn from your past mistakes. Because of fear. Fear is why I'm hearing this. Fear is setting in, and that's why someone is having a hard time walking into freedom. Okay, and this freedom is what I'm hearing is your worthiness, to know that you are worthy. For some of you, you've forgotten that you are worthy because you might have dealt with some kind of a failure. All right, this is really on the that you need to expect the unexpected. This is boundaries, y'all. Somebody had just gotten too much, too little, too late, too close to your heart. And I do feel like because this is the case, some of you is having a hard time replacing back your heart where your heart needs to be. Okay, because of fear. Maybe you're afraid of you taking your power back, and this person kind of not want to talk to you again, or don't want to come back because you maybe have trust the situation ended up being one that went into perspective went into you feeling like you are alone, or for some of you just have a fear of being alone. That's what I'm hearing. But you need to go within the frame here to know when enough is enough, right? Ask for guidance from your angels because angels are ready to guide you. I'm hearing gratitude for some of you, okay? This gratitude is giving me that you need to go with the flow of things. Once you go with the flow of things, situation that is needed, boundary will be paused. Hello? All right, let's see what's coming through for some of you here, okay? Next 48, please. Next 48, please clarify these cards, please, angels. Next 48. What is coming in towards Aries within the next 48? Overall overview, please. What's the energy? What is the energy here? What is the energy? What is that you need me to share at this time? What is it that you need me to share at this time? What's the message here? All right, let's see. What's the message? What's the message at this time? What's the message? What's the message? Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, so we have the Death in the reverse, the Queen of Cups. Okay. And the Ten of Cups. All right, so somebody definitely put an end to a dream here, okay? Somebody put an end to the possibility of what two people might have tried to manifest here. If you didn't try to manifest something with this person, they might have, but someone definitely went into the reverse here, which was putting an end to an happy home. For some of you, this could have been a marriage that's coming through. All right. But at the end of the day, because someone put an end to something, I feel like someone is trying to manifest and make changes within oneself with the Queen of Cups. Okay. And I do feel as if angels are really hovering. And this is why I'm getting pause, okay? I'm hearing pause because someone is needed to let go of a situation here. Let go of this feeling of needing to set boundaries. And basically just making barriers for yourself, all right? Making barriers for people to respect you, okay? I'm getting respect. Just a little bit of respect, okay? Put a little bit of respect on the cake is what I'm hearing, all right? Because, see, this devil card here is in the reverse, okay? So you're done having this person go back and forth because someone either tried to come towards you to start something, but coming towards you with the same behavior that they had was going on with before things went sour. Because for some of you, things kind of went from bad to worse here. But someone really is saying, you know what? I'm done with your shenanigans here. I'm done with the back and forth ridiculousness here. I don't want to tap my energy into this any further. I'm hearing someone is about to either be blocked here. You're either blocking somebody because I feel like this is you though, Aries, within the next 24. I feel like you're blocking some things out of your life that is not discerning of your spirit or your time. I'm getting, because this is in the reverse, I do feel like you're walking away from toxicity is what I'm hearing. Some of you is just not, it's like you're on borderline, okay? You're on borderline here because you're all about manifesting right now. You're all about your peace, okay? Is what I see here. Now, we do have the Chariot here. Oh, wow. All right, so I feel like you're done waiting, honey. You are done waiting. You are done waiting, okay? You're done waiting. You have made a decision not to wait anymore. You don't want to give this energy anything else because you're all waited out. Yeah, you're done waited out because, see, you're dealing with someone here who might have, or let's just say you might have felt that this person came towards you with some kind of a manipulation here. You may have felt like this person came towards you with some kind of a mind game. For some of you, just wasn't seen eye to eye. And this is why I see you walking away here. You're blocking some things. You're walking away from what feels like it's not discerning of your energy. You're letting go here. You're setting boundaries. You're using your intuition. You're doing things in divine timing is what I'm seeing here. And you're following your dreams, okay? And your dreams is coming in as this person might have came towards you with some kind of an anger or something. You don't want to deal with the anger anymore. And this is, again, where this Queen of Cups come in. You're putting anger down the stream, okay? And you're tapping into the tree of life here. Because it's a feeling of being awakened by something new. It's a feeling of walking into a new dimension, a fresh start for some of you. That is what I'm hearing, okay? But again, courage is needed here. Even though this Queen of Cups is here, and this is you really starting to really tap into what you think is right for you versus what you needed. Okay, I do feel like courage is coming through as I'm taking back my life. I'm taking back my power. I know what I'm worth. And if this person wants to ride the wagon of happiness with you, then you may be able to be open to give this person another chance in your life. But for right now, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so you've been giving this relationship a lot. Okay, is what you have been doing. You have given all that you can. You have invested a lot of time in here. Now, this could have been a financial time. This could have been a mental time, but be it in the reverse, you're not investing any damn thing else so far, okay? You're walking away. Okay, is what you're doing. You're not going to invest a damn thing else because this person stressed you the hell out, okay? This is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're investing everything here. You're investing, you're walking away. You're tired of people making options or using you for an option. This person is just like, okay, I could try something else because I know that you are going to wait around for me, but you're done waiting, honey. This is a death in the divorce, okay? This is what I see you doing here. You're getting ready to achieve your greatest power of all. I'm getting this Ace of Swords. You're getting a new start. A fresh start is what you need. You might have to put a little bit of fight here and there, but listen. Next 24 brings you new awakening here. It brings you positivity. It brings you achieving your goals here. It brings you the Seven of Pentacles, putting the plans in place here, getting what's yours, reaching the stars, not sitting there waiting for anyone to bring happiness to you, but going out and get it because this Three of Cups is also coming through as you are getting ready to be celebrated. For some of you, you may be ready to start something new. You might have been thinking about going back to school. Who the hell knows, okay? Do what you want, boo, because you will be honored for that shit, okay? Now, we have the Eight of Swords here. You've been dealing with a lot of betrayal, okay? Is what you have been dealing with. A lot of lies, okay? Back to back to back to back. It's like somebody's trying to play room for rent apply with your heart. You're taking back your heart, okay? Because you're not going to be selling for deception. This is what I see you doing here. Feeling like you're tied up and chained up behind some bars somewhere. All right? Dealing with anxiety. Eight of Wands. No, honey. You're taking back your peace here, okay? Because there's a lot of two-faced mask type situation that's going on around you. You're not going to be doing that anymore. You're rising above all of this. And what I see you doing is embracing the next 48 with power and with glory and with happiness. You're leaving anger behind because you don't want to be angry anymore with the situation is what I'm hearing, okay? You want to have peace, but just know moving forward though, Aries, you have to tap into patience, even though you're blocking what you need to be blocking and you're walking away into happiness, but you still want to take time with yourself. You still want to be able to give yourself that kind of a self-love, that kind of a self-care that you also need because you have been through so much in the past with what you're dealing with. Now, because of patience that is needed, happiness is going to find its way to you, okay? Now, I'm also feeling, though, that it's time that you tap into nature. That means also separating yourself into a place of peace and tranquility for some of you, okay? Because that is also going to pull positivity to around you, spiritual positivity, spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge to know that you are able to choose who stays and who leaves. All right, for some of you, be able to see what the situation is before it really comes towards you and bring total unhappiness towards you. So this is where I see you making some positive transformation. Here's what I'm hearing for some of you because it's needed at this time, okay? Now, this is going to be your next 48. I am going to do your next 24 right after this one, okay? That one is going to be the love boat. All right, so let's get into that. If you do need to have a prayer request, honey, please go ahead and just put your initials down below for me. I will definitely do a prayer for each and every one of you. Pray for me as I'll be praying for you as well, because prayer does go a very far, far, far way. I love you guys to the moon and stars. I hope this one did resonate with you guys. All right, I'll see you later in the next 24. Bye for now, guys. Don't forget to seek first and you always find. Later.